Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, your guardian, your high remembrancer, arbiter, and reminiscing bard of Twilight. And as always, for Mondays at least, welcome back to Mechanicus. I think we're just about done, actually. Hopefully the game will capture. Please. Please. There it goes. Thank goodness. But yeah, I think we're just about done. I think. Hey, Ezekiel, what's up? Yeah, this is the Tech Priest outfit. So, oop. Yeah, we're almost at 80%, meaning we are running out of time to complete this stuff. So, it's basically it's about time to start making some really hard choices. So we are going to be doing the seal mission, because I want to get it out of the way. We're working toward the secret boss. That's the plan. And then we also need to get one of the other we've got. This is the final boss, Twilight of the Gods. We still need to get the Royal Vizier, and then the which we can kill on this mission. But we also need to kill the Grand Architect, and I don't know how to get him to show up. So, in the meantime, we'll be working on this. And thank you for the care package, Cataclysm. Let's see. And that being the case, let's see. We are going to bring... yeah, I'm going to bring the Vanguards with me. Yep. Essentially, yes, Cataclysm. We need to track where he is, and we do that by doing missions in his territory, basically. But unfortunately, I've been running around gathering good materials so we can actually fight the bosses more effectively, and that's why we're running out of time up here. The task of translating the Tesseract inscription continues to trouble me, Magos. I've come across some highly technical passages that are so far beyond my abilities. What information could translating them reveal? Well, there is no telling for certain, but I feel it is the next stage of Necron history. We've already learned more from the Tesseract than perhaps one tech priest has ever learned about the Necrons. I return a sense of regret we do not possess some example of such technical language to assist your work. Fascinating that you should mention that, Magos. Niftusk was the architect of the tomb complex, and he loved to keep reminders of what he made. His tomb contains technical descriptions of the techniques he used in constructions. And they're not going to be easy to get at, just like usual. Magos, is this the best use of our resources? Let it not be said we came this far to uncovering the history of the Necrons and stumbled at the threshold. Very well. The target chamber is deep inside the tomb of Neftusk, but once you're there, you should be able to grab the data. Medium slabs, my Skitarii scouts reported. It will be worth it, Subdomina. On that you have my word. So, here's a quick tip. Once you get into the late game, where like you're past 70% and getting very close to like running out of time, if you come across these encounters with Necrons on patrol, kill them. Winning these battles drops this awaken meter, so it buys you more time. Perhaps this should not have been unexpected, Magos. Something in the tomb is either creating or demanding a lot of power. A thick cylindrical cable runs up the walls of this chamber. Going by the readings from the cohort scanners, it's carrying a huge amount of energy. Well, we'll survey it, but we're not going to stick around. Here we go. Hate those things. They're random, so... Alright, Alright, now we go fight these guys, which should drop the awaken meter by 2. Oh, Trazyn takes everything. Oh god, not this map. Okay. I mean, it could be worse, but it could be better. That's good, but it could be better. Well, seeing as how they're not here, and we know how this works, they spawn in once we scan everything. Or once we start scanning stuff. So I'm just gonna start a smash and grab. Got it. We had a Primarch in the chat all along. I mean, wrong Corvus. That's Crow. He's actually, he named one of the tech priests. Alright, so we're just gonna break this, and then I'm gonna run, because I'm gonna try to kill all these guys in one shot. Well, I say that, but some of these guys are got heavy energy shields, so it may not work. We're gonna try it though. So this is a torsion cannon. Torsion cannons basically kill everything, but you got to be careful where you aim them. Case in point. Now, I'll apologize later. Like I said, big black hole gun. And despite the fact that a flamethrower would, you know, cascade down, in this game you actually have to be on the same, like, elevation to use flamethrowers. Which is dumb and makes no sense, but whatever. And again, it may not matter. Hang on. Bye-bye. That should be noted, this is like napalm, so even Necrons can burn. Ow. Like that. So let's see. Can't hit anything, but I'm gonna do this. Now, Magos Crow is our support unit. He's got 2 healing mechadendrites, so healing is actually very easy for him. Excuse me, which is good because as your tech priests level up more, when they start taking more damage, it becomes very costly to repair them.
Oh no!
Oh no. Hey, Silver. Now I'm gonna call in the reinforcements. You can't hurt me in a way that matters, you stupid robot. Allow me to demonstrate. Also, can I just talk about... I love the Vanguard's look. This is them at level 3, but they look so cool. Alright, anyway, we're gonna shoot this guy. Got him. And because we crit him, that means he doesn't come back. Next. Your turn. Here I come to save the day. Well, not really. I'm here to kill stuff. Case in point. Die.
Spin!
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 Only thing I can spin is the camera. There you go. I imagine if I keep doing that, that's going to make someone sick. So, let's not do that. Hey, Fox Boy. So just that one left. And he's got a physical shield, which means we got to hit him with energy weapons. Which is a bit of a problem because, well, most of my loadout is physical. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, shoot that. Hey, shoot that guy. Fun fact, that's actually one of my favorite... I'm glad someone made that into a meme, because that's one of my favorite scenes in Fury. Hey, shoot that guy. Shoot that guy. Well, this guy? Yeah, him, the SS cocksucker with the busted wing. Just the way that line is delivered makes me laugh. There we go. Done, done. Well, yeah, the guy had it coming, but still. But still. All right, and look at that. We dropped the alert level by 5 just by killing those guys. Again, fighting those small battles is worth it if they're on the map. Otherwise, go for the objective. Resources from Lifeform NN346, Necron Destroyer, have been positive. Now seen with heavier pattern, designating Lifeform Necron Destroyer 346-2. Gather we must. What in the world is that thing? See, this is why I wish Rallius was here, because Rallius plays Necrons. I have no idea what that is. What that weapon is. I know what the models are, and I know what the enemies are, but I don't know their loadouts. That's a big gun. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. Thought we were about to get blasted. But yeah, I have no idea what that is. Whatever it is, it's charged, and he's waiting to fire it. It literally just looks like a big Gauss rifle. Maybe a Gauss cannon or a... I don't know what it is. The Necrons have gotten a lot of model updates recently, so... Oh, a Gauss flare. Oh! That's not good! We'll have to avoid that. Gauss flares are scary. Ah, of course he's got an energy shield. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna come over here and hit this Cryptek. Excuse me, sir, if you heard the good word of the Omnissiah. No? Well, allow me to educate you. It's quite enlightening. Just knocked him into next week. What's that joke? Turn that motherfucker into a sandwich. What's the Omnissiah? The Omnissiah is the god that the tech priests worship. By the will of the Omnissiah. It's a mix of two words. Messiah, meaning savior, and Omni, meaning all. So the tech priests believe in an all, you know, like an all aspect covering God, basically. Granted, the Omnissiah they're worshipping is actually an ancient star deity that takes the form of a dragon, but hey, they don't need to know that. They don't need to know that. And yes, that canonically, that is what the Omnissiah is. The Omnissiah is a Necron star deity called a Catan, and the Void Dragon is what it's known as. So yeah, make of that what you will. And yes, so the Void Dragon is, like I said, is a Necron deity, and the only reason it hasn't killed anyone or anything yet is because, well, as long as it just, you know, doesn't do anything and keeps helping out the tech priests and everything, it keeps getting worship, which is what it wants. So why would it resist or fight back? Why be angry when you get what you want? Anyway, I'm about to level this whole thing. Bye-bye! Black hole gun! They do work for the Emperor, but when the Emperor first started the Great Crusade to reunite all of mankind, when he got to Mars, he realized that there was no way he could basically conquer Mars and the Adeptus Mechanicus, or the Tech Priest, because they were just so well fortified and well defended. So he made a deal with them. And he basically said, hey, you guys can keep worshiping whoever you want, keep doing what you do, but I want you to make stuff for my armies. And they agreed. So that's what the deal is there. And not all tech priests are the same. Some of them are very different. Some of them give a shit about people. Most don't, like, at all. All right. So, real quick thing. I'm going to show y'all a really cool weapon. So, this is a gamma pistol. Gamma pistols are something only the AdMech get. In the lore, they're basically just... If a plasma pistol can cut through armor, but it's very dangerous if you don't know how to use it properly, gamma pistols can do the same, and without the danger, but they do less damage. So, like this. So yeah, that cut through his armor, but it only did, like, 1 damage. Excuse me, got something in my throat. Anyway, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna burn some stuff. Because I got this. Hand flamer. Bye-bye. Nah, we don't need to bring in the soldiers. We're good. There goes the heavy destroyer, burned to death. Ow. And yes, some tech priests do believe that the Emperor and the Omnissiah are one and the same. Not all of them, but some of them do. All depends on who you ask. Just be careful who you ask, because some of them may not like that. Say goodbye to your armor. There we go. And now that you have no armor, I can just stab you to death. Stab me to death. And then there are some tech priests who, you know, maybe they were human at one point, but they've long abandoned their humanity to become closer to the machine, and by extension, they don't give a shit about you anymore. Or me, for that matter. They don't give a shit about anyone who's still a flesh thing. So it's not uncommon for tech priests to sacrifice, you know, non-tech priests or non-Mechanicus members for their benefit, because they don't give a shit. They're allowed to do whatever they want, basically. Anyway, we're just gonna burn this down. Let's take a step back. And it's dead. Oh, no. More scarabs. Yay. Oh, now it's dead. Just burned to death. Bye-bye. Got that one. Now can we kill these? Yep, got him. Hi, Pink Bunny. Well, thank you for the lurk. Your first time here. Please make yourself at home. I'm Zaruk Windcaller. Pleasure to meet you. If you have any questions or you want to talk about anything, let us know. I've returned from cat prison. You can't leave cat prison. If the cat lays itself down on you, you can't leave. That's illegal. Wait, that's illegal. Okay, what's that? Yeah, that's a quote from Red vs. Blue, right? Wait, that's illegal. Alright, let's get out of here. He got off me, don't worry. I waited the whole time. Okay, good. Your sentence has been served. Alright, we're out. With 0. So that means we probably won't get any boost to the Awakening gauge, which is good. That's a clean mission. The 6th seal. Doresius has almost completed his translation of the inscriptions on the Tesseract. He requires language samples from the grave eulogies of Overlord Zazarigan. Zazarigan? Whatever. I don't speak Necron. Before his work can be finished. After that, we can start focusing on doing, like, grabbing any last-minute goodies, and also drawing out this this guy who's still hiding from us. But let's talk about some of the things you can actually get in this game. Aside from your tech priest that you can recruit, there are 7 types of Skitari, which are basically the Admech's military forces. You can get the Vanguards and the Vanguard Alphas, who are basically your energy troops. Servitors, who exist to die. Like, they're literally just there to die. Take hits and die. Your Rangers, who are your long-range one-shot targets, but they do energy damage. The Vanguard, who you've seen before. And then you get 2 other things. You can get the Castellan robots, and then the I think they're servitor tanks. But those are both big units, and they take up a lot of space, and they also use up a lot of movement points, action points to even move. So sometimes they're not worth it. But I will show y'all how to show you them once we do this last thing here. Yeah, what is my purpose? You die. Oh my god. I'm almost finished, Magos. I have 1 passage to translate the culmination of my work on the Tesseract. The Tomb of Zazaragon may provide the final missing piece. The Tomb of Zazaragon is dangerous in the extreme. Only absolutely necessary operations can be conducted there. Believe me, Magos, this is necessary. Zazaragon was buried with eulogies and epitaphs celebrating his greatness. They could contain exactly the poetic and metaphorical language I need to complete my translation. I am wary of sending men into the lair of Overlord Zazaragon without good cause. Yet my curiosity is filling my neurobolts to capacity, so even I cannot deny its pull. Please, Magos, this shall be my life's work. Magos, if I may have a moment of your time, you have indulged every whim of young xenobiologist Tiresias. Also, I'm sorry to anyone who plays Vermintide that I'm making this guy sound like the Witch Hunter. That's not fair, because the Witch Hunter has an amazing voice, but it's the best voice I can think of. And thus far, I have remained silent, but recall the Macarian axioms, line 918. The willful child is as the maddened steed. When it is let off its leash, it is lost. I am willing to accept whatever consequences might ensue from Tiresias' studies. I wonder if that can be true. What will his translations tell us? And Magos, what exactly is the Tesseract Vault? By the time you find out, it may be too late. Blessed is the ignorance that wise men choose for themselves. Yes, they do carry, but again, they're expensive to deploy. You'd probably only deploy your tech priest and 1 Castellan robot, rather than a squad of, Vanguard members. The whole tomb is mobilized, Magos. It won't be long before every Necron on Silva Tenebris is awake. Are you certain you want to do anything in there other than take out Zazaragon? Those are your orders, Subdomina. Very well. I plotted the location of the main grave monument, but don't expect an easy time getting there. Of course not. When is it ever easy? We need to take the shortest path possible. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta work. That'll work. Like I said, time is of a factor now. I don't know what these things do. Just hit everything. Oh, yeah, that works. All right, so we have the initiative, meaning we're going first in a battle. The image of an ornate and powerful Necron lord, a magnificent and terrifying figure, covers the floor of this chamber. Could this be a representation of Overlord Zazaragon? Either that or he's a big Kingdom Hearts fan, because that looks like something you'd see on the Kingdom Hearts stained glass floors. The ornate deck, yeah, we're gonna sanctify it. Don't have time to loot and don't have time to destroy. We need to keep moving. Thank you for the care package. That is a posture check, a stretch, and a hydrate. Thank you. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, because I'm actually drinking from my cup. Don't forget, I have a, I am an affiliate with with Waifu Wares, that group who's basically like gamer subs, but for smaller VTubers, you know, who does merch, waifu cups and stuff like that. But again, for smaller VTubers, if you want to go and get stuff from there, don't forget to use my code Zaruk15 at checkout. You'll get 15% off everything you get. And, for example, if y'all remember Kanakamui, the Batgirl VTuber, like the Vampire Bat VTuber, and one of my friends, I have her cup. So, and one more thing, WaifuWare says that if I sell enough stuff using my promo code, they'll let me make a cup. So we can actually have a Zaruk waifu cup. Granted, it'll be a husbando cup, but the point still stands. So, yeah. Yes, let me see if I got it here. Is that it? No. Hang on, what is it? Let me look it up real quick. I have it. I have a command for it. What is it? Let's see. One moment. Make sure it's actually playing. Let me make a command for it real quick. We'll use exclamation mark waifu for it so y'all can see it. Okay, it should be working now. Let me see. There it is, yeah. So yeah, use promo code Zaruk15 at checkout for a discount. I should still be an affiliate with them, so that should still work, I hope. Let me actually check, just to make sure, because I don't want y'all wasting your time. We'll just grab a random thing real quick. Hang on. And trust me, remember, I get a cut, and if you buy something from these guys, whatever streamer gets something, like whatever VTuber or streamer, whosever product you buy, they get a cut of it, and then I get a cut of it. So that's actually really cool of WaifuWares to do that. So let's see. My thing should still work, so let me make sure. Yeah, go to checkout. Let me see. I'm not going to get anything. I just want to see if my code works. Does it still work? No, it doesn't anymore. Shit. Well, I guess that makes sense. I kind of haven't been using them for a while. So I guess my code doesn't work anymore. That's a shame. I'll have to reach out to them again, see if they're willing to set it back up. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Shame. I'll have to reach back out to them. Oh well, I'll have to move that. I'll have to remove that thing then for now. Yeah, I'll have to reach, probably because, well, I didn't renew it or anything. That's probably why. Or maybe they just stopped, keeping it in place. I'll reach out to them and ask. Actually, I should probably do that right now before I forget. 1 second. That's probably also my fault because I stopped, promoting their stuff once I was working with v.lol. But as a lot of y'all know, that fell through too. So, yeah. Where's that thing? See, I have to, let's see. Give me a second. Let's see. All right, I made a request. Don't know when it'll get answered, but hey, whenever it does, I'll make updates for the thing. But yes, when that happens, I do recommend using their going to their site because again, they everything there is home. They make it themselves. No big company. They're an independent group based out of the UK, I think. And as someone who owns one of their cups, trust me, you're paying a lot less for these than the ones you get with gamer subs, and they're still just as reliable. So you can probably throw it out a window and it'd be fine. Anyway, back to the game. Rate these 4 zombie worlds from scuffed to least scuffed. Do you mean fucked to most to least to most fucked? Because most zombie worlds are not pretty good or not doing too well. The Resident Evil, Zombie, Left 4 Dead, and Last of Us. I don't know what's the second one? As for Resident Evil, which one? Do you mean the movie world, the game world? Like, which one are we talking about? As for Left 4 Dead, the Left 4 Dead comics show us that everyone's basically screwed. Like, I hate to, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. So, if you've played Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, then you probably know, or maybe you've heard of the comic that came out around the time Left 4 Dead 2 was wrapping up. So, at the end of the comic, or the Sacrifice comic, the Left 4 Dead 1 survivors escape and get to the Florida Keys, the islands, where they're safe. But the Left 4 Dead 2 survivors, they don't make it. The Left 4 Dead 2 survivors are picked up by the military, yes, at the end of that campaign, but by that point, it's already been kind of set in stone by, like, the little scribbles you find everywhere and by the little diegetic notes left in the world that the military is killing disease carriers. And the fact that the Left 4 Dead 2 survivors are indeed infected, but aren't zombies, means wherever they go, they're spreading the virus. And the military is actively killing carriers by that point. So that basically means Coach, Rochelle, Ellis, and Nick are probably all going to get gunned down by the military. Yeah, the Left 4 Dead universe is done. Oh, and the Zombie Army one? Zombie Army's really not that bad. Because, I mean, once you kill Zombie Angry Mustache Man, the world kind of goes back to normal. And as for the Resident Evil world, I mean, that's kind of the thing. The Resident Evil world just treats freaking zombie outbreaks as just another day. It's just another Tuesday. Because there's always some moron who wants to make another bioweapon or do something stupid. So, I mean, do I think zombie stuff will ever stop in Resident Evil? No. So there's not really a safe place to go in the Resident Evil world. Sadly. Alright, that guy's got an energy shield. I'm just gonna wait. Alright, we're gonna do some damage here. Because the really nice thing about having the torsion cannon is that I just have to get to a nice, Oh, I can't get up there. Well, that sucks. Well, we have a way to fix that. Alright, let's see. Also, probably the best battle song in the game here. Hang on, here, I'll turn it up for y'all. And now, just kill everything downrange. Black hole gun. And the flamethrower. I don't know how much HP you have left, but I do, But I'm betting you burn really well. Let's find out. Tell me, do you burn? Do you bleed? Well, he burns. Drop this thing. Got it. Nice shot. Alright, let's get back behind cover. Charging weapon. Now I want to throw hands with Dracula. It does have a very gothic vibe to it. That's the point. Woo! Dodge that. Nice shot. Nice dodge. That helps. Charging weapon. Yeah, we can't have that. Sorry, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Die. Oh, that hurt? How about this? And this. I'm sorry, every time I think of Castlevania now, I just think of that old Starbomb video. 'Tis I! Never fear, Simon Belmont is here. I think of that. Destroy evil monsters and all you hold dear. I will lend you cool necromancing. Okay. Just walk over here. And I'm gonna shoot you. Got him. This is my favorite thing to do, because these are accessories you can get just to boost, give yourself extra movement points. You just stab. Alive or dead, just stab. And you get more action points. Now that destroyer's gonna get back up. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Where are they coming from? Ah, yeah. Of course. Should have been faster. Of course they spawn. Oh, come the fuck on! All the way back there? Man. Man. That's what I get for not being fast. Yeah, so the destroyer gets back up. Which is why we kill these things on sight, so they don't get back up. That's a death mark. He needs to die now. So for those who don't know, a death mark, which is what this thing is, a Necron death mark are basically Necron assassins and snipers. Their job is to basically kill anything that's going to be a problem later. Well, except you didn't see that coming. And in this game, they're annoying as shit. Because literally, if you, every time they take a shot, hit or miss, they teleport away. Yes, that is, yes, if you've seen the Pariah Nexus, episodes, yes, that is a death mark. This is a Necron Varguard. Varguards are, well, annoying. That's the best way to describe it. Varguards are basically, in this game, anytime you attack another Necron unit, these guys will teleport in and take the hit. So, as you can imagine, that's annoying. Good news, though. See, these idiots have physical shields. That doesn't block energy weapons. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, it's gonna hurt me too, but, nah. The Omnissiah will protect. Black hole gun. Die. Worth it. Plus, I can heal myself, so. Oh, and that immortal survived somehow. Don't know how. Oh, he just had a lot of health. Yeah, makes sense. Necron immortals do have a lot of health. Ow. heal myself. Yes, Immortals are, well, yeah, Immortals are basically some of the guards, yes. They're basically they were, before they got turned into machines or robots, they actually had military experience. Your average Necron warrior, like the standard Necron warrior, that's just a civilian. That person didn't have any military training. But the Immortals do. Ow. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill these guys. Yeah, this is gonna hurt you a lot more than... Well, wait a minute. Actually. Yeah, it's gonna hurt you a lot more. It's gonna hurt me. Got him. Alright, now let's go get the guy over here. Yeah, it's not going to do much, but anything to weaken him. Because we need to he needs to have as small amount of HP as possible. Also going to do that. Now then. Is this dangerous? Absolutely. Is it worth it? Yeah, basically. Bye-bye. Got him. This game is, surprisingly, is all about being efficient, just like a machine. You need to plan your moves and make sure you're not wasting time. It's always about taking down groups or taking out multiple enemies. This is it, Magos. The whole Tesseract Vault can now be translated. The whole history of the Necrons is ours. The knowledge belongs to all mankind, Xenobiologists. Whatever the case, our fight against the aliens shall benefit from what we've achieved here. The Necrons were created by folly and jealousy, regret and betrayal. They shall have no fear for us when their secrets are laid open. Then complete your work, Tiresias. Just remember the dangers of which you were warned. Let this knowledge be quarantined like the emotions I indulged to let you acquire it. Hi, Cheshire. Now, allow me to explain why what we just did was a bad fucking idea. Here's the thing about the Necrons. The Necrons are already fucking terrifying. What's more terrifying about them is that they killed their gods. Well, kinda. They sealed their gods away. They broke their gods into pieces and then sealed them. This is not good because, well, you then have to ask, okay, well, where are those gods? Well, they're still around. I mentioned the Void Dragon is still alive. It's sealed inside Mars. But you might be wondering, well, wait, where are the other ones? Fragmented, broken here and there, still around though. And as for what they might be doing, well, that depends on who you ask. But one thing is certain about them, and it's probably the most terrifying thing, is that when it comes to the Necrons and their gods, the most terrifying aspect is that, well, those god fragments can always be revealed, and they can always be unleashed on people. Happens a lot, actually. And those fragments, well, those fragments of their gods are held in something called a Tesseract Vault. Uh-oh. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, the being known as the Sufferer has emerged from the Tesseract. Destroy it before it reaches full power and annihilates the Kestis Metallicon. Gonna have to fight a little bit of everything down here. Who wants to go kill a god? Or a fragment of a god? Actually, no, I want that back. Actually, wait. Because my melee attacks as a tech priest of a melee tech priest, I can break armor, so I don't really need these anti-armor things. I do need the cognition points though; those are handy. So we'll keep this for now. Yeah, we need to go kill a god. Magos, it is finished. I have seen everything. I know everything. Tiresias, the command throne is detecting a huge power spike from your location. Report on your situation. Rezak was right when he said there were wonders on Silva Tenebris. I thought we'd seen them all in the tombs of the Necrons, but I was so foolish to think that this was all the world had for us. So foolish. I'm enacting quarantine measures. Abandon the Tesseract chamber. No, Magos, you do not understand, but you will. The Sufferer has such wonders to show you. We've lost contact with Tiresias, Magos. Now is not the time argue blame. There's a shard of a Catan, a fragment of the star gods of the Necrons. Study imperative. First, we'll have to kill, destroy, / dismember it. Silva Tenebris is not quite finished with us. To return to the fold of the cult Mechanicus with all we have learned, we must first kill a god. So be it, brothers, if that is the will of the Omnissiah. Oh yeah, he's dead now. Even if the Sufferer didn't kill him, yeah, no, he's done. Tesseract chamber quarantine. Videx and Kepra have assisted in ejection of the chamber. Chamber now on Silva Tenebris. It appears the chamber has landed deep within a tomb complex that we've not been made aware of. Possible high-value target location noted. The spears will be sharpened thrice. Ah, yes, I see. I will guide the cohort through this complex. Its linear design could be problematic should we encounter too much resistance. Alright, let's kill God. Or a god. A fragment of a god. By the way, whatever you think their god looks like, you're wrong. This is a... Excuse me. I'm trying to be like... Trying to show this off. Give me a minute. This. This is a... Are we done? Are we good now? Do we have to... No? Okay, good. No more distraction. This is a Catan shard. That is one of the fragments of one of the Necrons' deities. They come in a variety of shapes and sizes, but this is the Sufferer. So, to give an example of certain deities of the Necrons, they have the Deceiver, the Nightbringer, the Sufferer, and the Void Dragon, who I've mentioned a few times. Let me put it to you this way. One Catan shard, which is what this is, a Catan shard. One Catan shard is enough that if someone's not prepared, a Catan shard can lay waste to an entire army. I mean, it is a fragment of a god, after all. Weakened, but still a god. So... And yeah, it's tweaking out because it's in pain. Remember, these gods got their very souls, minds, and physical bodies shattered. So it probably is experiencing that over and over again. Regardless, though, tweaking or not, we need to kill it. What's a fragment of the real deal? Fair enough. You probably could kill it. I'm just glad you're on our side. Anyway, yeah, let's go kill God. Or a god. To quote an old YouTuber I once watched a while back, fuck all context, fuck all logic, let's go kill God. Now, the thing is, this is basically a D&D fight, in a way. It's us versus this thing. Here's the problem. Just like in D&D, there's this thing called action economy, where, well, basically, there's more of us than there are of it. I disagree. You won't be going back, but you're definitely going to be dying. I don't like what those things are, so let's kill them first. Die. Ah, never mind. Close, but no cigar. Oh, by the way, yeah, it's got 120 HP. So, brace yourself. This is gonna be a long one. Fire. Yeah, this is gonna hurt one of my dudes, but oh well. Fire. Black hole gun. Now we can run over and heal him. Here you go. Sorry about that. I promise your life is important. There you go. Also, can we just talk about the fact, look at this arena. We're literally fighting a god fragment while we are apparently falling into the earth. Like, this goes extremely hard. Whoa! That... Huh. What? Oh, okay. Ow. Alright, let's roll. Gotta get in there. I hope this hurts. Bitch! Also, what sucks is that it's so loud because we're screeching down into the planet. You can't hear the other sound effects or the music. Unless, hold on, maybe I can... There we go, that's better. Yep, stab you. I stab you. I'm not going to stab you. I'm not going to stab you. Ha! I stabbed you. Oh, maybe not. Hang on. Eat gamma pistol. And if y'all are wondering why the game got quiet, it's because if I didn't turn that down, y'all'd hear nothing but screeching from the walls. Burn! Oh, so apparently we can burn God. Okay, sure. And to make sure God doesn't get any ideas. Not that kind of screaming. It's the it's like the screeching of metal and rock on each other. Okay. Use the ability. Fire all guns. Again. Yeah, no. Uh-oh. Still don't know what these do, and I don't like that. So, maybe we'll just shoot this more. You know, as I'm trying to relax this pain in my back, I fully understand the thinking process of the faction swapping flesh for machine. I know, right? Well, whatever these orbs do, I think this is about to hurt. Oh, that... Huh. I expected more. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined, you damn thing. Die. Now, if I do this correctly... Oh, I can't. Never mind. Yeah, we don't want to kill our own guys. I wish that command fire thing was ready. We'll just wait. Yeah, I expected something more too. That's actually one complaint people have about this, is that the fight against the Catan is actually very easy. Now, again, the counter to that is that it did just wake up, so it's extremely weak. Now, granted, I would also write off by saying it doesn't matter, it's still a god shard, but,
You expected more but got the equivalent of a sour apple gusher gummy in your mouth.
Basically, yeah. I'm disappointed. Not mad, just, nah. Just one of those things where you just shrug and you're like, could have been worse, could have been better, you know? I mean, it can't even stop you from moving around it. Even basic Necrons get opportunity attacks, not this thing, which is dumb. Now, granted, I think what they did was they probably decided, hey, the Necrons hate the Catan, so naturally we're not going to have them jump in to help. I'm glad they didn't do that. But still, it's very, like, odd. Because, I mean... Oh, it's got 1 hit point left. So, it lives another day. For now. And it just burned to death. I didn't even kill it. It burned down. Also, just got the achievement False God. Find and unlock a secret scene. Oh, but the fight's not over yet. We still got to kill these things. That's kind of dumb. Oh, well. Yeah, don't clap. I did it because it's an achievement and it is a cool thing that a lot of people don't know about because you actually have to press the right button to even see these missions. But don't clap because it's really not worth it. That's the thing that I'm disappointed about. For Pete's sake, it's a goddamn Catan shard. Come on now, those things are dangerous. They should be scary and intimidating, but nope. None of that happened. It's here you kind of like to include an insult command where you can either encourage damage boost or demoralize them, then skip their turn out of embarrassment. Yeah, I mean, but again, it didn't do anything. They are literal god fragments. That thing could have reached out and literally touched me, and I probably would have died. But instead, nah. The game's just like, yeah, no, it doesn't do that. It's just gonna summon up these weird ethereal energy spheres to attack you. And great, it killed, yay, it killed a servitor. Big deal. Yeah, Catan, yeah, eliminate the Sufferer, kill the Catan. Yep. And I'm just going to smash this up. We should be good, I think. Well, almost. Yeah, the this could be a tiny shard. Imagine if in the sequel you found another shard of the Sufferer. I mean, maybe, but we're going to be on a different planet, so maybe. And the other thing is, it won't just be that. Because remember, we get to play as the Necrons in the sequel. Oh, and the, oh gosh, what are they called? Oh, I wish Izzy Fat Cat was here. What are they called? The Votann, the Leagues of Votann. We get to play as them too. So, and I know for a fact that the Necrons do not want the Catan shards being unleashed. So, ow. There it is. That's it. Game over. The quarantine deck of the Castus Metallican lies in ruins. Beside the shattered Tesseract vaults lies the corpse of Xenobiologix Tiresias, his mind annihilated by communing with the Sufferer. The last vestiges of the Catan shard boil away into nothing as its living metal body dissolves. So yeah, we lost one of our members because he did something stupid. But you do this, you get the best item in the game. Restore all HP to all units and fill the cognition gauge. Basically a full elixir. And he's dead, so I don't know why his picture's here. He's dead. But oh well. Now then, focus. I need to start killing some guys. So we have to deal with the Royal Vizier first. Yeah, if we deal with the Royal Vizier, then maybe we can, hopefully by that point, we'll unlock the ability to go and fight the last guy. But if not, it's fine. We can handle him. Oh yeah, the difficulties, by the way. This is the highest difficulty. This, Praise the Omniscient, is basically saying, God help you. So don't do that. Anything else I can give myself? Actually, this would be handy. I'm gonna have to ask Sirius to do a before and after picture. Like, y'all have seen the before picture of, like, when I started this game of Zaruk and Sirius as Tech Priest. Now I'm gonna have to ask for a follow-up when the game's over, because they've both changed a lot. Especially Sirius, who's now a walking talking arsenal. But that's the point. Anyway. Let's do this. So, for y'all, we're gonna go get the Castellan robot, because the Castellan robot is kind of cool. I call it 40k Baymax, because that's literally what it looks like, is the 40k version of Baymax. Good news for once, Magos. My Skitarii scouts have identified a reanimation chamber in the Tomb of Ecripus. It's more than just another sarcophagus. This machine is being used to repair and even resurrect fallen Necrons. Combat doctrine states such a resource should be denied to the enemy. My thinking too. My Skitarii are tied up holding the line in the tomb, but a surgical strike against this machine could cripple the enemy's ability to keep the pressure on us. There is much that needs our attention on Silva Tenebris Subdomina, but if it is possible to see this reanimation device destroyed, it should be done. Let's see. Remember, we need to be efficient, take the fastest routes possible. So, there's one. There's the other. Let's see. And remember, fighting these will lower everything. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we can fight these groups no matter what, which is good. Opportunism. Oh yeah, also, if y'all want to get this game, I do recommend, I'll show y'all when we get in the game. There's a button you do want to click. So y'all notice those little symbols when I'm making a choice and everything. Ordinarily, those aren't there. Turn them on, because otherwise the game doesn't feel fair. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a sec. Let's see. Is it in? Let me see. Settings. Probably won't be in here because of the game. We're in game mode. Yeah, I don't see it in here. Here. Enhanced exploration. Turn this on. Enable enhanced exploration. Turn that on. That will let you see what each choice may or may not give you. Turn that on. Otherwise, you're throwing. It's a crapshoot. Anyway. So, kill all enemies. Okay. And yeah, they're not pulling punches anymore. They're throwing in immortals and, as many immortals as they are warriors, so it's no longer a joke. That's fair, though. Maybe we're gonna go over here. Hello there. I'm not going to stab you. I'm not going to stab you. Ha! I stabbed you. And I'll do it again. Yeah. All right. That's done. Now we're gonna go lock down with this guy so he can't get away. I can kill him next turn. Die. Now burn. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a big physical shield. One moment. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Now, if I can do this right... No, we don't want it. No. Aha! That'll do it. Hang on. See, this is why I turned Sirius into the walking arsenal, because you can do shit like this. Black hole gun. Nice. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. There you go. Where are you going? Nowhere, that's right. No need to deploy the troops, we're fine. Anyway, I'm gonna break this. We're gonna come over here and swipe more of the Necron social security checks. And then smash this. Nice. Let's go deal with this guy down here. There we go. I'm in your face. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing, that's what. You metal bone bastard. Nope. Die. Again, why do they always want to do it the hard way? Nope. Don't need to summon any troops. Eventually, that guy's gonna die just by burning to death. Meanwhile, more Social Security money. Give me that. Smash. There we go. All right. Get where I'm needed. To where I am needed. Arson to... Hey, that's what I'm doing. If we can't steal it or swipe it, we burn it all down. Now, that guy is burning to death. I'm going to leave him be. But the other guy, I need to stop. I need to get in his face. So. Hello there. Nope. And this is why the Explorator, or the Explorer class is so cool in this game. The Explorators, sure, they don't, they can't use ranged weapons, but they move faster than every other tech priest. They can avoid attacks of opportunity, which means they can walk between people. And if you get them a really powerful melee weapon, ooh, they start killing like it's their, well, it is their job, but you get what I mean. They start killing like it's, you know, just a hobby, not a profession. And they're damn good at it. Plus, fully maxed out power axe and with a crit rate filled basically means you cut armor. So you like can slice up to 3 pieces of armor off. This can neuter bosses and even some tougher enemies. So, yeah, worth it. No, we're good. Moron. Ah, I see. You have armor. Okay, well, we can fix that. Bye-bye. There we go. Got them all. Moving on. And still no alert level yet. Those things I've been getting Blackstone from, which is the money, you can also break them to, you can break them, once you get the money from them, you can break them to lower the alert level. Sometimes you have to choose between, do you want to lower the alert level first, or do you want the money? Trust me, early on, go for the money, but late game, go for the alert level drop. Also, another fun fact. If you max out your cognition, your movement a bit, like your action points, and then you pick an action point filling option in those, choose a path, choose a route thing, you get more Blackstone. Because it can't give you any more action points. Yeah, they know we're here. Ow. Nice, sounds good, Nick. Enjoy. All right, I got a question for everyone listening. What is, I gotta tell you guys this. I know that pizza places are always looking for their next gimmick. I know. They're trying to, they want to do something big that'll get people's attention and stuff like that. Fine. Fair enough. I get that. But, this is my opinion, so bear with me. I honestly think sometimes there's no need for that. Good example. Where I live, there is a Little Caesars near where I live. And yes, I know someone's about to say, Zaruk, Little Caesars isn't even really pizza. Yeah, it's cheap. That's why I picked it the day I did this. But they were having a big sale and they were selling their new pretzel crust. Here's the thing. I love pretzel buns. And I honestly think a pretzel crust could work on a pizza. Here's my problem. The issue is that these guys, or someone in marketing thought, you know what? Yeah, we've got a pretzel crust for our pizza, but what if we want it to be fully pretzel themed. So let's get rid of the tomato sauce and just add a cheese sauce, because people dip pretzels in cheese sauce. Don't do that. Ever. Just don't. Look, I love pretzel crust stuff. You don't need to do that. But that's the thing. They don't care. They want gimmicks. And again, my opinion, some places don't need gimmicks. This is just me. Some places just stand on their own because they have something that they're known for. Good example. Little Caesars is known for being cheap and affordable. It's passable pizza, and it's cheap. It's the pizza that college kids like to get so they can afford something. So, really, I really think certain companies shouldn't be doing the whole thing of oh, let's just grab a random gimmick. No, just go with what you're good at, you know? Maybe I'm in the wrong for thinking that. I know pizza's different in various places, but still, I hope you guys get what I mean. It's just something I noticed about how they always want to do the next new big thing, and I'm like, why? It might also be because I'm not a business guy, so maybe it's kind of an unknown to me, but that's just something I think about. Honestly, you'd be better off focusing on what you bring to the table, you know? Anyway, let's see. We're gonna come over here to this. Ow. Damn little scarabs. Oh, there's something else I want to talk to you guys about, but before I do, I got to tell you guys something about it first. Listen carefully to me on this one. And if the game's too loud and you can't hear me, then let me know so I can turn the game down and tell you all this. Here's the deal. There is a project that I have been backing for a while now. It's a project I'm very much looking forward to. And the funny thing is, this project is in a way exactly something I wanted for years. And that's why I'm backing it. But the reason I'm telling y'all to keep quiet about it is because we don't want word about this to spread too quickly. Because if it does, it might get taken down. And we don't want that. So, this project originally it was a one-man team. Now it's got a bunch of people backing it, supporting it. This project is called Star Fox Event Horizon. It is a fan-made Star Fox game that blends Star Fox with Ace Combat. We are talking flying in an R-Wing with hundreds of other ships or capital ships fighting each other, and it is going to be 3 parts. The first part is gonna cover Star Fox 64's story with new characters and with different views on things. The second part's gonna cover Star Fox Adventure's story, so the Saria Saga. That's the game with Crystal, Dinosaur Planet, and all that stuff. And then the third part, which they haven't started on yet, is going to cover the Aperoid invasion, which is what Star Fox Assault is where Star Fox Assault comes in. This project has been in development for a long-ass time. No, I'm not going to do that. Very funny. The project's been in development for a very long-ass time. And for a while, it was just the creator of the project doing it all by himself. However, now, he or she, not sure which, is taking a very big risk in making it a Patreon-funded thing. And they're not doing it alone. That's the other key thing. Because Estelle Ellis, for those who don't know, Estelle Ellis is the voice of Crystal from Star Fox Adventures and Star Fox Assault. She's Crystal's voice actress. Estelle Ellis came out of retirement not only to voice Crystal for that Half-Life 2 mod that everyone probably knows about, but also to co-work on this project. She's one of the co-creators of this project. So, and that's not all. They've also got back some other voice actors. The original voice actor for Wolf O'Donnell and Bill Gray from Star Fox 64. You know, the whole, "Can't let you do that, Star Fox." That voice? Yeah, he's on the project too, renewing both of his parts as Bill and Wolf. So they've already got voices for a lot of the project. It's really cool, and I'm very excited. But so I wanted to tell you guys about it because it looks so damn good. I've been watching a lot of the levels that are released now with voiceover work, and I'm very excited about where it's going, and there's more to come. Oh, and just to reiterate that, just to prove that this is not like a weird fan like remake or any of that kind of stuff where they're just remaking a game. No. These are using the original games as templates, but then changing things to tell their own story. So, good example. A lot of characters from Star Fox 2, which was that unreleased Super Nintendo game, make an appearance in this mod. So they will actually be part of the story. We also get to see things are changed up about like how Fox and Crystal met, the legacy of where Crystal and her family are from, because they're not from Saria, they're from an old place called Serenia. Oh, and another thing, this is actually really cool. They're implementing things not only from the games, but from the old comics, the old like Nintendo Power comics, and if you this might require context after I announce it, but they're also taking parts from Dinosaur Planet. For those who don't know, before it became Star Fox Adventures, Rareware was making Dinosaur Planet, a game involving Saber the Fox and Crystal, before she became the character we know now. The game basically died on the cutting room floor, and Nintendo picked up the pieces, basically augmenting the story to involve the Star Fox characters. It really doesn't work. It's a passable game. But the point is, this project is going to take concepts from Dinosaur Planet that were left on the cutting room floor and add it to this story. I really wish I could show you guys part of it. I seriously doubt anyone from Nintendo is watching my shit. But I also want to honor the fact that we need to keep this quiet. So you know, we can avoid any trouble. Because you guys know that the Nintendo ninjas go after everyone. So... Fun fact, I even did a voice work for it. I tried to submit, I actually did some voice work, like, as an audition. I auditioned to, be some of the random Cornerian pilots you could come across. So you could have heard, I wasn't picked, but there would have been a chance that you could have heard my voice in the game. I even auditioned for, I'm trying to remember, what was his name? He's one of the side characters, but I don't remember his name now. But I didn't get that either. But that's because a lot of people signed up for it, so. Best to remove the VOD. Probably a good idea. We'll see. I may just trim this entire section of the VOD out, too. I could do that. But I do think you guys should look it up. Like, go check it out. It's on YouTube right now. So go check it out. And that's honestly the thing that's kind of surprised me about how, like, why it hasn't been picked, hadn't been spotted by anyone. It's been on YouTube. Probably because it doesn't have a huge following yet. That's probably why. Because I know AM2R, you know, another Metroid 2 remake, I know that had a ton of hype behind it. So that might be why the Nintendo ninjas don't know about this one. Let's hope it stays that way. All right, final mission in the area. Let's do it. Oh, you're just gonna set up right there? For me? Okay, thank you. That's an easy target to hit. Probably not gonna stay that way, but... Yeah, he ain't... Oh, wait. I hear... Yep, thought so. There's more. Oh, it's just a warrior. That's fine. Alright, he's got an energy shield. I don't know what you have, but I'm gonna kill you. Oh, please. Please. There we go. Yeah. Alright, time to get moving. What? Ah, of course it couldn't be that easy, could it? Alright. Why not? So I'm gonna hold up here for a minute. Alright. So, we're gonna let them group up or get close, relatively close. Ah, what? Man, why do they always have energy shields when I literally just want to blast them with energy weapons? Man. You guys are assholes. I want to shoot you. That's fine. All right. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt. Let's see. This is gonna hurt. Go, go, gadget, black hole gun. Now, those guys tanked it, but it was still a crit, so it did a lot of damage to them. Let's see how much. Ooh, yeah, they're at death's door. Nice. He's nice. You next. There we go. Please. Yeah, no, that tickles. I've got too much shielding. Oh, come on. Really? We just can't leave it be? We gotta keep spawning dudes? Alright. Ow. Right then. Right then! You gotta go first. Bye-bye. I'll take care of you next. Oh, come on! Now this is getting stupid. For Pete's sake, it's at 0. They shouldn't be aware that I'm here. But sure, keep spawning more. Why not? I mean, I guess I understand why. This is a heavily defended area, which would make sense why they keep spawning dudes. Still annoying, though. Take this. I'm gonna stab you with this. I'm gonna stab you with my knife. There we go. Oh, come on. Really? Okay. Sure, why not? Yeah, just die. Bye-bye. But I'm not done yet. Not yet. The fun's only begun. Die. That thing's burning, so as soon as it runs out of... as soon as it moves, it's gonna die, so... Ow. Nope. Ow, but now you're dead. Yep, just like that. Ah, more of them, of course. Okay. Anyone else want to wake up? Take a fight with me? No? Okay, good. Let's keep it that way. Die. There we go. Alright, don't want you respawning, so I'm just gonna stab you now. There we go. There we go. Die. Got him. Very nice. Just got to deal with the guys in the back and deal with the guys up here who spawned in. Now, I don't know if this guy's got a physical shield or not, but if he does, I'm just going to keep shooting until he dies. Alright, we need to kill this thing so it doesn't respawn, so... Here we go. Nice. Stay put for right now. And he won't be respawning either. That's it. Just group up right there. I don't make it easy. Ow. Alright, now you're just being a dick. Ow. Oh, crap. Die. Got him. Nice shot. Well, that makes things easier. Now, I can do this. Same thing as before, but better. Black hole gun. Die. Damn, how much HP you got? Drop him. There we go. One down. Fair exchange. We can make more of those. Open fire. Got him. So that just leaves the warrior back at the beginning. This guy. Don't know what his shield is, but I can get all the way there with 2 things of movement, so I'm gonna hit him with my axe. Allow me to scuttle closer. I would like to hit the machine with my axe. Bye-bye. Drive me closer. I want to hit them with my sword. There we go. Done and done. Now that means we get a Castellan robot. VGO Cybernetica. Unlock the Castellan robot. Alright, let's go kill one of the bosses. This one. The Royal Vizier. And I could oh, by the way, here's a Castellan robot, by the way. This big honking thing. So, the Castellan robot's whole thing is that it can, it does have a melee attack, but its primary ability is the flamethrower on its back. It does 5 to 10 damage, in a cone area. So, if you don't have any physical weapons, you can bring this guy. So, yeah. But that's a level 1 Castellan. Also, here's the tech chart, so you can see what you have and have it unlocked. So we can see there's certain things we haven't unlocked yet that we still, like, mostly it's the weapons we already know about. We have a full thing here. Don't know what goes there. It's one of the, oh yeah, it's the sensors. It's the sound sensors, which I haven't gotten any of them. And these are all of your troops you can get. Odd. I don't know what some of these are, because I know, like, that one's the tech. That's the servitor tank. I don't know what these last two are. Weird. And these are all ship upgrades, like additional tech increase, more cognition gauge, power, ability, that kind of stuff. All right, let's go kill the Vizier. Yeah, see, five cognition points to deploy this thing. Yeah, that's expensive. Just want to make sure all the guys are leveled up. I think. Do we have any other support things we can give him? Yeah, sure. Oh, you don't have enough slots. Okay, Okay, well, here. Take this, then. Got a souped-up axe. Alright, let's roll. Let's go kill a Vizier. And as much as I want to bring the Castellan robots, it's not really a good idea right now. So we're going to bring the... Not enough... Oh, right. We need Blackstone to deploy troops. So, yeah. Okay. Fine. We'll just bring 2 of them then. Castellan. I think it's Castellan. I keep saying Castellan. It's Castellan. I really hope this is not the boss fight I'm thinking of. If it is, this is annoying as shit. It might be him. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we need to keep moving. We can't wait. More hallucinations. This is basically to get you set up for the fight. Oh, God, it's gonna take us forever. Yeah, ow. This is basically just a way to guarantee that every time you fight these things, you're gonna get a Tomb Awakening gauge. There we go. And it is a boss fight, so it should be challenging. Alright, let's do it.
Did you think you could enter this place of wisdom?
Ooh, your voice.
Without my knowing?
I like your voice.
I have watched you since you dared breach the orbit of our world. I have heard every footstep you made while desecrating our tombs. I have felt every injury done to our legions. The time has come for your impudence to be repaid. These...
Let's go. Please don't let this be the boss fight in question. Oh, for fuck's sake it is. Damn it. Hey, you guys want to do Patience, the boss fight? This is it. Because, no joke, you have to make your way to this guy while being attacked from every direction and dealing with freaking energy fields that turn off and on. Which I guess kind of makes sense. He's an architect. See, I would be more annoyed. However, there is a benefit to this. Because, see, yeah, those shields stop us from moving, but what they don't do is stop us from attacking. And if y'all remember, I've got a black hole gun. So... I hope this hurts. Now, energy weapons get through, but physical weapons don't. So, that guy survives with 1 HP, which irritates me. However, I have a solution. This. Bye-bye. Got your ass.
Your manner of warfare is intriguing, but inefficient. Longed for future reference.
Hey! That's mine! Dickhead just took Dickhead just took my cognition. Oh yeah, the doggo for the RBDs? Yeah, I've heard people like the doggo. Hey, Red Mage. What? Whoa, whoa, what happened? That was weird. Yeah, anyway. Oh, no! Anyway. Let me back up just a little bit. Okay. Oh, no! Anyway. Yep. Oh, no! Anyway. Die. Yeah, sure, that hurt me, but I can patch that up. Just like that. Back to normal. Bye-bye. Don't want you coming back so you can die too.
You still possess vessels of flesh, so primitive, so exceptionally fragile.
I'm getting really annoyed with you stealing my stuff. Oh, great. Here come the Praetorians. Ow. You know what? Screw you. Die. Die. Keep shooting till he dies. Got him. Now stay dead. Stops that one from coming back. Grab this cognition. Yeah, there they are. Blast them. Good shot, boys. All right. It's like a dumb trial he sets up for us. We have to keep walking forward, constantly blocked by these damn walls. Because God forbid we actually just get to fight the boss. And he takes all my cognition. I do hope he loves the sound of his own voice for what it's worth, because he's not going to be listening to it for much longer. Alright, here come the Praetorians again. Ow. That's it. I'm gonna burn the skeletons. Die. Ah, is that all you can make? Is just Praetorians, the most annoying enemy in the game? Actually, you know what? That would make sense, actually. He's doing this just to annoy and test us. Ah, shit. Okay, well, Sirius is cut off. Great. We'll figure something out. Nice. And what I wouldn't give to be able to get through here. Ow.
Even insects can threaten in a swarm. That is the respect I will give you. That due to insects.
And just like that, he's in my range. Thanks, idiot. Your ass is grass when that field comes down. Damn it. Bruh, attacking me is a bad idea. I'm the melee guy. Die. Ah, shit. Yeah, that's all he's spawning is more Praetorians. Is that your only trick? Get better material. Let's see what you got. Interesting. I can work with that. However, yeah, I need to get in your face. So hang on. Hey, Red Mage, what's up? Alright, I'm gonna cleave right through you. No! You only got 2 armor now, so hope that hurt. I'm gonna shove you. I'm gonna shove you again. There we go. Now try to get away from me.
You die here for secrets you could not even comprehend.
Meh. Ow. Alright, robot's got hands. Makes sense, he is one of the bosses. Wait, I hope this hurts. There we go. All right. Time for the Skitarii to do their thing. Die! Got him. Alright, that saves our other trooper. Thank God for that. Man, everyone just ganging up on Sirius over here. Die. Make sure that one doesn't come back. Yeah, sure. Take an attack of opportunity. That's fine. Don't bother me none. But I imagine this might bother you. Yep, thought so. Yeah, it hits all of us if I fire that. Wait a minute. Can I... No, shield's in the way. Alright. I don't want to do this, but I don't have a choice. Because if I don't do this, there's a chance he survives, and then we're in trouble. So, yeah, this is gonna suck, but Sacrifices have to be made, and this is one of them. Oh, well, fuck. That didn't go according to plan at all. That's not good. Yeah, that didn't go according to plan at all. Because I thought I was going to survive that, and I didn't. Okay. Good news, he's hurt and can't take another hit like that. Bad news is, well, he's still up. So, yeah, basically. But he can't get to us because of the shield. Which is okay, because I'm going to do this now. Yeah, I can't get you, but I know that come Sirius's turn, he can. And his turn's next. So we're just going to walk over here. Yeah, we're just going to walk over here away from you. Like, very, very, very far away from you. Because of the blast range on the black hole gun, we're going to walk very far away. Fuck. Ah, well. Wait, this might actually work. Hang on. I do this. Yeah, don't need to use the black hole gun. Now I can just burn you down. Bye-bye. You're dead. Vivisected Vizier. Defeat Malab. He's dead. Yay. Target down and staying down. All right. Time is of the essence now, and we still haven't found the other dude yet, so... Pretty sure we have to do missions in the sector to find him. Otherwise, we have to fight him and the Overlord, which is not a good idea. First things first, though. Enough of this flamethrower bullshit. Get rid of that. Where's that thing I just unlocked? Oh yeah, here it is. The Solar Atomizer. Because when you absolutely positively need something to go away, what's better than a freaking heat ray? Alright, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. We're gonna do this mission because it gives us the gives us something in that sector that we need to go look for. And then if we don't find that, if we don't find the Grand Architect, we'll have to go fight both of them. Because we are almost out of time. So I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Right back. All right, I'm back. Let's get this bread. Now, this is going to be a hard one because of all the stuff we're up against, but we need to get it done. Yeah. To simplify what's going on, so you don't have to listen to their prattle, the main thing is that we are trying to set up some bombs that we can detonate and take this, well, Videx wants to blow up the planet, basically. But to do that, we'll need to plant explosives in various locations. We're going to find a demolition team that he sent in that hasn't reported back. See. Yeah, alright. Let's go. This is the fastest route, unfortunately. We need to end these fights hard and fast. Use this. Kiss your ass goodbye. But I'm not done yet. Fire. Got him. Got two of them. Nice. I love it when I win. All right, let's see. Yep, and get them all. Die! All right, my turn. Let's go deal with this guy. It's cute that you think your shield's gonna protect you, but fun fact, it's not. Because I can just do this. So now I can overload your shield and kill you. Yoink. Make sure you don't come back. I wonder how you'll feel about this. Eat Death Ray. There we go. I love the solar atomizer. Just this big yellow beam that cuts through everything. Alright, on to the next one. Gotta keep moving. You missed. Hey, attack's so good, it got a sequel. Let's do it again. Fire the black hole gun. Kill them all. Alright, they survived that, but they probably took a ton of damage. And I think... you're next. Die! Got him. Go and take all the cognition from that spot. Aces. Oh yeah, a lot of them didn't survive that. A lot of them are very weak. Perfect. We can't burn down that thing because it's got too strong of a shield, but the Varguard... oh wow, he tanked that too. Okay, well, damn. Well, color me impressed. And then that lone guy who was over here who survived the black hole gun. Yeah, no, I'm not going to let you get away with that. Yeah, we're going to have to fix that. See, I don't trigger attacks of opportunity, which means I can just walk right over here. Do this. Kill your ass. Thanks for the cognition. Now I'm going to kill these scarabs. And finish you off so you don't come back. I'm going to go close with this guy so he doesn't get any ideas. Nope. We're good. Now, granted, I can't use the black hole gun at close range because that kills everyone. However, what I can do is basically go over here, grab all this cognition, grab the cognition from here, and then shoot you with a death ray. Because it goes in a straight-ass line. Bye-bye! Where you going? Yeah, no, I don't think so. Should have gotten a better shield. That's quitter top point blanket. I mean, I could, but it would hurt me too. And I need my guys alive. Trust me, if there's no other option, I will point blanket. Gotta keep moving. Our presence has been detected. No, really? It's not like I've been firing off little black holes everywhere I go. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a Grim Reaper. Yeah. I love how it's like, oh, just escape. Then you can leave. Yeah. No, I'm not falling for that bullshit. Because the last time, almost every time I try that, it always ends up that, yeah, no, I said escape, but now you gotta kill everything. Oh, and hey, Rainbow, thank you for the sub with Prime. 34 months. Wow, thank you. That's almost 3 years. Wow, thank you so much. How you doing? And, of course, the destroyers get to go first, because, of course, they do. Yeah, we'll start with this. Fire! Oh, but we're not done. Fire again! Got him. And that takes care of 2 of our problems. Granted, I need time to do that again, because we need to keep clearing the area with those shots. As amazing as the torsion gun is, the black hole gun, it's a torsion cannon, but as great as it is, it does have limited range. Could be better. Very sad if it's something personal, but other than okay, been a while. I can join the stream. Well, sit back, relax, and make yourselves at home. You're always welcome here, as I've said before. Well, let's smash these turrets so they're not a problem later. Bye-bye. This one, too. Now to buy ourselves a bit more time. Die! There we go. Yup. And since this is the last area, I don't mind using this. This boys and girls... Oh, wait a minute. Can I... This, boys and girls, is called an alpha strike, where you basically do all of your damage, your concentrated damage, on one target. Die. Amazing that that didn't finish them off. Well, sadly, the game is over for this destroyer unit. Bye bye. There we go. Those guys probably got messed up by that, which is good. Ow. Oh, come on. Really? Of course. Because it can't be easy, right? We gotta make it more difficult. Okay. Problem is, we're so close to that thing. Yeah, we can't fire the the black hole gun. That'll hurt everyone. So, better idea. I'm just gonna start hacking until they tell me to stop. Die. Your weapon is dead, and you are next. The problem is that Praetorian's gonna jump away, because they can do that. Yep. Ow, dickhead. Now, if I can line up this shot. Yeah, that'll work. Take this. Got two. Dealing with a bar guard is always annoying because they just don't die. They just keep swapping places with people. Burn. Oh, come on. Well, you can serve one purpose before you die. Stab. Give me that cognition. Stab. Now you die. Thank you. Ow. Hey, Sai. Ow. How you doing? Yeah, I could use my axe on you, but I'm just gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do this. And then I'm going to come over here and use my axe on this guy. Bye-bye. Finish him off. All right, let's get out of here. There we go. And we are all out of here. I guarantee it's going to say kill all enemies. Watch. Or not. Okay. Guess we're out of here. There he is, the Grand Architect. This is the last. This is one of the last dudes. Kill the Architect, and then we can go fight the Overlord. But we gotta be careful. We're at 88%. If that hits 100, we are fucked. So we basically have to kill both of these bosses, and keep the Awaken meter under 12%. Shouldn't be that hard, but you never know. Anything can happen. One with a machine. Have a tech priest unlock 2 full discipline trees. Nice. Yep, let's do this. Let's do this. Armored sarcophagus reported by Skitarii forward observation units. Potential high-value target location. Reference Tomb of Netusk. The Grand Architect of the Necrons. Our intelligence suggests he built the Tomb Valley. Surmise he built his own burial place within it. Automated defense is probable. Lord Netusk's combat capability unknown. Then assume it is high. Respect the capabilities of the quarry, but not the quarry itself. Gather the horses and hounds. Commence the hunt. Smithers, release the hounds. God, it's a long walk. Good grief. This is always going to fill up no matter what during a boss fight, which I think is not very fair. It irritates me because we should have the ability to, like, keep this low for a boss fight, but whatever. It makes sense. It's a boss. Of course it's going to have extra dudes. Alright. Almost there. We basically got a full cognition gauge, which is going to make things easier. Of course. So in that case, it was either... Both of those choices were wrong, but that's what I was given. So now they got the initiative, which means they're going first. Great. Thanks, game.
not just a tomb, a shield to protect us in our slumber, a monument to our grandeur. It is all these, but it is much more. I built a machine for grinding down the tomb robbers and desecrators who would defile our graves. I built a place of death that would feed your kind into the killing places I prepared. You stand in one such place. Now, let the machine do its work. I am no soulless peasant. I am a lord of the dynasty of Cesaragon, the architect of your galaxy's next million years. A galaxy where your filth will never again set foot.
Let's go. Oh, you just gotta be extra, don't you? My man got pulled out of cryo storage. Oh, shit. It's one of these. Okay. So, yeah, he's probably defended as long as those pillars are up. We'll have to break them. Thankfully, I brought soldiers.
What right have you to tread this planet? It was ours before you crawled from the swamps of your home world.
Whoa, that's a lot of armor. It's the energy thing. That's why his armor's so high. He's got 15 of both armors. I can go take care of this one. Sure, we can't hurt him, but you can still be burned. I'm gonna run over here. Now I want. Yeah, of course that's not gonna work. It'd be too easy if that worked. Still. How much HP do? Oh god, that's a lot. No wonder. Okay. See, we can't break this thing. If we could get these guys into range of some of these generators, we could start picking them off. He's kind of slow for a boss. We all get to go before him, even though he had the initiative? This feels a little too easy. Something feels wrong. I guess we'll find out. Die! Alright, good hit. Keep chipping away at it. Alright, that should do it. The Vanguard can finish it off. Another shot through this one. Yeah, until those are down, we can't even scratch this guy.
I see the architecture of fate. I see your deaths written in stone. All the galaxy is laid out before us, and in it, your species has no place.
Alright, let's smash those things. Another one. Another one. Alright, one generator down. Oh! That actually hurt him! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This just became a death trap. That might have been intentional, though. That was probably his plan. Take these things out quick. Die. Here we go. He's almost dead. Like, once we knock out this last generator, he's probably gonna flop over dead. He's a nerd. He put all of his points into intelligence and everything because he's super smart and has really good defenses. But like well, yeah. We can't hurt him, but if we destroy the generators, that kills him. So, that wasn't very bright, my guy. So much for being the architect of fate. Though I'm also pretty sure that's Zinch's thing, not yours, so whatever. Uh-oh. What, really? Really? That's really... You're the big bad boss of this area, and your defense turrets do... Okay, there it is. I was about to say, if they only do 1 damage, that's pretty sad. Yeah, we make our own future. Though, I honestly would not want to live in this universe. Put me in any other sci-fi universe, not this one. God, no. We can't even get at him. He's shielded. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna delay. $19 more damage and that thing's done. Put another laser right through it. Alright.
For you, it is ending.
Is it, though? You're the one on fire and burning. What's that quote from The Incredibles? He starts monologuing. He starts monologuing. Yeah, he starts monologuing. If you're gonna talk, make sure you say something interesting. Anyway, one more shot. Should put that down and give this guy a heart attack. There it is, heart attack. What, no snark? Man literally has no snark or no final words, just seizes up and has a heart attack right there. Guess he got too excited. The final prey. It is now time to go and deal with, well, now time to go deal with the Overlord himself. And for this, I will bring one of the Castellan robots. Or Castilian, whatever. All right, let's do it. Given the fact that we've done a lot more missions for Videx, the dogmatic priest guy, we're probably going to end up blowing up the planet. Which, to be fair, this is Necrons. That's the smart thing to do. The planet is literally a tomb world. The smartest thing we could do is blow it the fuck up. So that's what we're going to do. Damn, is all this gonna do is just waken more Necrons? What the hell? You're already gonna get a ton of awakening points. Why do you need more? Ow. No, I didn't do any of their quest routes. I didn't do anything. Really? Freaking, even the narrative thing is lying to me now. Like, I didn't get any cognition.
I see you cannot come in person. No matter. When your pawns are dead, I shall deal with you next. Nothing is beyond my reach. Certainly not you.
Overlord Cesargon, yours shall be the fate of all Xenos. Extinction at the hands of a species you underestimated. You've tried to break our spirit, but you failed. Now it is our turn.
I will show you what it means to know fear and stare your annihilation in the eye.
And we will show you what happens when you cross swords with humankind. All right, where is he? Oh, come on. How extra do you need to be? What? Well, okay, wait a minute. What was the point of the unlocking mechanisms if the door just warps off? What? Okay, whatever.
Your fate was decided thousands of years ago, yet still you fight. What fury there is in your ignorance.
Whoa! Hi? Shit! Okay, didn't know he could do that. Did not know he could do that. Okay, he has no armor, but I see a lot of these things are active or deactivated, so I have a feeling they're gonna kick in at some point. I'm gonna shoot you now. Die. My turn. Take this, Mr. Overlord. Not a lot of good all that HP does if you keep getting your shit pushed in. Like that. And like this. Remember, if you put a jetpack on any living thing with wings, you now have a tactical jet. I'm sorry, I just got flashbanged by words there. I mean, you're right, but... I have no counter to that, actually. Huh. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep stabbing you with these. Now I'm gonna hit you with this. He's almost halfway dead because he jumped right in thinking that was a good idea.
Is this how you hope to destroy us, Faustinius? With tricks and crickets?
Oh, it must be nice to just get to avoid attacks of opportunity like that. Must be nice. It's going good. I'm hanging in there. Kinda, sorta.
I only hope there are a few of you left when we are finished with your galaxy. I would keep you.
Oh, I would keep you as pets, as a reminder of the absurdity of opposing us. Damn. He's fast. And he's like... The one weird thing is I'm kind of surprised he hasn't called for help. Because normally, he's an overlord. He should have dudes at his disposal. I mean, I'm not complaining, but at the same time, it's odd. All troops, fire. Light his ass up. How are you doing, Zarin? Anyway, solar beam, die. I will enjoy this. Technically speaking, that guy's some more... Yeah, until we blow up his planet. Can't regenerate if your planet's fucking dead. Observe. Okay, I don't know if we're just overpowered or if he's just that weak. Because he's dead now. And yeah, we're on his planet. Yeah, Ding Dong, Zaragon's gone. And we got, that's achievement, and we got the final countdown. Defeat him before the countdown maxes out. Overlord Zaragon collapses, raw data spilling from his ruptured war form. The information howl that goes up from the tombs of Silva Tenebris is an awful death wail of utter abandonment. Many reports from the planet are mentioning Necron squads are locking down into guard protocols. That makes little strategic sense. It appears they are not able to think on their own. Zaragon and his lords must have been delegating orders all this time. I think it was fast because he was alone. If you take him on, like, if you run out of time, you have to fight him and whichever overlords you haven't killed yet. But since we'd killed all of them, we only had to fight him. And that's why it was easy.
The Overlord of Silva Tenebris has fallen. The threat to the Imperium dies with it, if indeed it was ever truly alive. My cogitators whir with exultation. My emotional containment overflows, and I register true savage joy for the first time on this mission. With the loss of their guiding intelligence, the Necrons revert to basic defense protocols, making them easy prey. Videx curses that Silva Tenebris and its Xenos works are left intact. He promises to voice his disgust to the Archmagi of Mechanicus. Scaevola laments that I did not permit her to loot the Necron libraries for their forbidden secrets, and plans a pilgrimage to Mars to consult with the secret masters of her order. I indulge neither of them, for it is not my place to decide. Perhaps Silva Tenebris will fall into decay and obscurity, or perhaps another will come to destroy or plunder what we left behind. This choice I leave to time, to fate, and to the will of the Omnissiah.
Alright, so probably what would end up happening, the smart thing to do, is we're naturally going to report it, that it happened. And then what they'll do, winner of the Reddit coloring contest. Ooh, nice. What they'll end up doing is they'll probably call whatever unit is nearby, probably an inquisitorial naval unit, to come and basically exterminate us the fucking planet. Because, like, if we check in and are like, hey, so we stopped a tomb world from waking up, but there's still a bunch of Necrons down there in guard mode, and it's the whole planet's a tomb, so we're not sure what to do. So naturally, High Command will probably be like, oh, well, in that case, you probably didn't have the tech to do it, so we'll go blow it the fuck up. So, and yeah, if you don't complete either one of Videx's or Scavola's quest lines, you don't, like it said, you don't indulge either of them. You just say, fuck it, and leave the planet. And yeah, they're, Yes, they're smart enough to blow up the planet. Most Necron tomb worlds, when they're discovered, if the Necrons can't be stopped early, they just obliterate the tomb worlds in general. Fun fact, by the way, in the lore, I love this little detail. If you're on a planet and there's a Tyranid hive fleet coming, and the Tyranids avoid your planet, that's not because you're lucky. That's because you're living on a tomb world that hasn't woken up yet. That's literally confirmed in the lore. The Tyranids will not attack dormant tomb worlds because they know that there's Necrons on it and they can't absorb the Necrons or anything. So if you're on a planet in the Imperium and for some odd reason the Tyranids avoid you, no, it's not the Emperor. It's because you're on a tomb world. You just don't know it yet. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's fucking hard. Yeah, it is horrifying. But most people don't know that. Remember, your average person in the Imperium doesn't know about Chaos, has probably never heard of the Tyranids, probably never heard of the Eldar, probably doesn't know what a Necron is. Like, if you never leave your planet, you're never gonna know about these things. Hell, there's very few people, like normal people in the Imperium, who know what Chaos is. The Cadians know about it. A lot of Imperial Guard regiments know about it, but it's forbidden for your average citizen to know about Chaos. I mean, that'll get you the death penalty. So why in the world would the Imperium go out of its way to let people know about the Necrons? So, no. Most people in the Imperium think that if the Tyranids just avoid them, the smarter people are going to be like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Why are they ignoring us and going after everyone else? But most people just think it's a miracle from the Emperor. No, it's because you're on a dormant tomb world. So sleep tight at night. Yes. If even the Tyranids avoid the planet, you should probably fuck off somewhere else too. Yes, if you can. More than likely, you're not going to be going anywhere. However, it should be noted that as of now in the lore, the Imperium is aware that the Tyranids avoid tomb worlds. So if a planet in the Tyranids' way is avoided, if there are people on it, the Imperium is like, okay, we better get some people down there or build up the defenses of that planet because there's Necrons there. And remember, the whole thing about a tomb world is that it's kind of hard to explain. Because most fights with the Necrons don't occur like with the Necrons invading a planet. Most of the fights with the Necrons just happen because, turns out the planet's a tomb world. That's it. That's how most fights with the Necrons start, is that turns out it's just a tomb world. And it should be noted that most Space Marines, or actually no, all Space Marines also take the Necrons fucking seriously, because there have been times where ordinarily the Space Marines have their whole idea of how many guys they need to deploy down to a science. They can usually figure it out. Mind you, let me put it this way. Everyone likes to think that, the Space Marines send like 100 Battle Brothers or something or whatever to a planet whenever there's an incident. No, they don't. Space Marines, like, if there's like a civil war going on a planet, the Space Marines will probably send maybe one squad, like 5 guys. That's it. Maybe one. They might send one Space Marine, like a veteran, but one Space Marine. If a whole company shows up, like 100 Battle Brothers, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. If one of the companies shows up, that's not a good sign. That means the Imperium is very scared about losing the battle. And if like half of the chapter or like a lot more Marines show up, just put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. Because if they've sent that many Marines, yeah, it's probably a wash. Let me put it this way. Good example. The Damnos incident. So essentially, there was a time where the Ultramarines, this is actually one of the Ultramarines' losses on record. They've lost quite a few battles, but this is one of the big ones. On Damnos, the entire second company was deployed to face off against a Necron incursion on Damnos, where the Necrons were rising up. This is when Cato Sicarius was in charge of the second company. Sicarius fought a duel against a high-ranking Necron. He slew the Necron in battle, and then was like, I killed their leader. That'll make things slow down. It did not make things slow down. And the second company took horrendous losses on Damnos. They actually had to retreat from the planet. The whole planet was awash because of the Necrons. And mind you, that's the second company. Some of the most elite Battle Brothers in all of the Ultramarines got their asses handed to them. Now again, one of the reasons they got their asses handed to them by the Necrons was because, well, Cato Sicarius was in charge. And Cato Sicarius was a dumbass of a leader. But regardless, they got their asses kicked. They lost a lot of men on Damnos. So the problem is that against other forces, like, let me put it this way. In most cases, a Space Marine can go toe-to-toe, if not overpower, most of the enemies of the Imperium. But the Necrons are different. Remember, basic level Necron warriors use Gauss technology. That stuff literally dissolves things at the molecular level. It don't matter how tough you are. It don't matter how many years you've served. It don't matter how much of a badass you are. You could even be a named fucking character. It doesn't matter. If a Gauss round hits you, hits you in the arm, that arm's dissolving. Plain and simple. So, it's that bad against the Necrons. Hell, if you want a good example of how scary the Necrons are, the Death Corps of Krieg, everyone's favorite shovel boys. The Death Corps were deployed to a planet to fight the Necrons, mainly just to either stop the incursion of the Tomb World waking up, or at least hold it off until other reinforcements got there. Mainly just to evacuate people from the planet. They fucking failed. They failed so hard, like they got beaten so badly that the Death Corps retreated, like evacuated the planet. Mind you, the Death Corps don't really run. That's not really their thing. But in this case, they had to run because they knew they couldn't drive off, they couldn't win the fight, and they were like, yeah, no, we're getting the fuck off this planet. Evacuate everyone we can. This is a wash. Get off the planet. So yeah, no. It's, the only way to get rid of Tomb Worlds is to either kill, as soon as there's a sign of them, you need to deploy overwhelming firepower and stop them before they wake up, or just glass the planet. Just blow the planet up. Because once that Tomb World starts waking up, there's no way to stop it. The only reason you get away with it here in Mechanicus is because you're launching surgical strikes and, like, attacking their leaders. That's it. So, yeah. And Gauss weapons destroy armor, flesh, bone, and it doesn't matter what kind of armor. It still kills. So, with that in mind, that's it for Mechanicus 1. I can't wait for Mechanicus 2 whenever it comes out. Now, you might be wondering, what's this down here? That's the Heretic DLC. The Heretic DLC, thank you for the care package, Gaia Shield. The Heretic DLC was added on and basically gives you a bunch of extra missions where you fight other tech priests, or heretics. Get it? Heretic. Yeah. They would have all of your abilities that you could get, all of your attachments and all that stuff. So basically the later you fight those guys, the easier it is because they're using all of your stuff. Suffice it to say, I don't have the DLC, which is why we didn't do that. But yeah, that is Mechanicus 1. When Mechanicus 2 comes out, I promise we'll be playing that. But for now, that's going to end this stream. Because I don't really have any backup plans, and there's not really any other 40k stuff I can do. So, with that in mind, we are going to go raid someone today. Get out of my costume. So, let me find us someone to raid real quick. Unless you guys have someone in mind. If you have someone to recommend, let me know while I'm looking. Let's see. Who can we go say hi to? Heretic sounds like a science group run by the goddess Hera of Greece. Yeah, it does kind of sound like that, doesn't it? You know what? Let's go say hi to Maxio. Maxio just is streaming Peak, and Maxio's cool. So we're going to go say hi to him. All right, let me get this raid set up. Anyway, I hope you guys had fun. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a Castle Crashers collab. So I hope you guys are there for that. And then Thursday is community night. We're going to be playing Peak. So make sure you're there for that if you're interested. Anyway, let's get this raid started. As always, I've been Zaruk Windcaller. It has been a privilege and a pleasure to entertain you. I hope you had a good time. I will see you all tomorrow. And remember, that the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. Don't trade them for anything. Love you guys. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.